A visual journey through film history, from Lumiere brothers to Marvel's cinematic universe. A visual journey through film history, from Lumiere brothers to Marvel's cinematic universe. Cinema has been one of the most significant cultural phenomena of the 20th and 21st centuries. Over the years, it has evolved from a simple form of entertainment to a complex art form, enriched by technological advancements that have vastly improved the quality of the viewing experience. This visual journey through film history will explore some of the key milestones in the evolution of the cinema, from the early experiments of the Lumiere brothers to the latest blockbuster hits of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Lumiere brothers, the birth of cinema. The Lumiere brothers, Auguste and Louis, are credited with inventing cinema in the late 1800s. They developed the cinematograph, a device that could both record and project moving images. Their first public screening took place in Paris in 1895, showcasing 10 short films, each around a minute long. These films captured everyday scenes such as a train arriving at a station, workers leaving a factory, and street performers entertaining a crowd. The Lumiere brothers' films were an instant success, both in France and around the world. The audience was fascinated by this new form of entertainment that offered a glimpse into life as it was in the late 19th century. The Lumiere brothers' invention would lay the groundwork for the film industry, one that would take on an artistic dimension over the years. The silent era, cinema becomes a global phenomenon. During the early years of cinema, films were silent. They relied on visual cues and live accompaniment by musicians to set the tone. Filmmakers learned to tell a story through images, making cinematography a vital aspect of movie making. One of the most significant films of this era was D.W. Griffith's The Birth of a Nation, 1915, a controversial portrayal of the Civil War and Reconstruction era. While it won critical acclaim for its ambitious storytelling, it was also criticized for its racist themes and portrayal of black characters. As cinema became more popular, many countries began developing their own film industries. In Russia, Sergei Eisenstein emerged as a pioneer in the art of film editing, creating the montage technique, which used short, rapid cuts to build tension and convey emotion. His most famous work, Battleship Potemkin, 1925, is often considered one of the greatest films of all time. In Germany, the Expressionist movement flourished in the 1920s, showcasing elaborate sets, surreal landscapes, and haunting lighting. The classic Nosferatu, 1922, directed by Friedrich Wilhelm Murnau, demonstrates the distinctive look and feel of this style. Hollywood, the rise of the studio system. By the 1920s, Hollywood had become the capital of the film industry. The major studios, such as MGM, Warner Brothers, and Paramount, established a system of production that allowed them to churn out movies at an unprecedented speed. The studio system had a profound influence on the way films were made and marketed. The actors, directors, and crew members were usually under contract to the studios, allowing the studios to have complete creative control over the movies they produced. Despite its limitations, many classic films were made during this era, such as Gone with the Wind, 1939, The Wizard of Oz, 1939.